And a pleasant good Thursday morning. It's August 3rd, 2023. It is another clear, beautiful August morning. The dog days of summer have arrived. Yes, it has. It was 87 degrees yesterday. It was 88 on Tuesday, but it's humid though. Yeah, the humidity makes it feel hotter. And yep, drink plenty of water, wear sunblock, wear a hat, that sort of thing. If you're going to be outdoors, it's the best way to stay safe. But it's really beautiful right now with temperatures in the mid to upper 60s at the moment, but it should be in the mid 80s once again today. Meanwhile, happy birthdays going out to Martin Sheen, Roscoe Mitchell, Troy Gloss, to the late Rod Beck, and to the late Tony Bennett, who would have been 97 today. And well, the Dodgers look to go for the sweep against the Oakland A's. How about that huge 10-1 win last night with the Catman going 6-4? Yeah, these are teams you're supposed to beat. You're supposed to beat bad teams like Oakland. And how about Miguel Rojas hitting his first bomb of the year? Mookie Betts hit his 29th home run, and also Jason Hayward had his 11th. And yeah, everyone contributed last night as the Dodgers look to go for the sweep. Meanwhile, the Braves beat the Angels yesterday 12-5, but as expected, the Braves are the best team in all of baseball. And then you got the Yankees playing the Astros today. Yeah, go Yankees in this one. And the Dodgers look to finish off the A's. And the Angels begin a 4-game series today against the Seattle Mariners, but it's very unusual that the Angels and Dodgers both have home games when both teams are in SoCal. It rarely happens because usually it's every other week they alternate, you know. When the Angels are in town, the Dodgers are usually on the road, you know, and if the Dodgers are at home, the Angels are usually on the road. That's how it normally works. But meanwhile, the Giants unfortunately beat Arizona last night 4-2 as they have an afternoon game today. Let's hope that the Diamondbacks win. And this is very unusual to see the Yankees and Cardinals in last place in their respective divisions. Yeah, the Royals are also in last place too, but the Royals have only had a few years of glory, you know. The Royals' best years were from the mid-70s through the mid-80s when George Brett was part of that team. Yeah, George Brett. And the Cardinals, of course, have the most World Series champions as a National League franchise. And yeah, normally the Cardinals are a really good team because you usually see them in the playoffs every year and in the World Series. Same for the Yankees as well during all those good years. Yeah, the Yankees, of course, still have 27 titles. We don't know when or if they're going to win number 28 anytime soon, but it remains to be seen. Yeah, the Yankees haven't won anything since 2009, and the New York Mets are still pretty bad too. They haven't won the World Series since '86. Yeah. Both New York teams have been a bust. High payrolls, but the Dodgers are still barely hanging on to first place despite all those injuries. You know, despite being shorthanded, the Dodgers are still the best in the West, but still only lead the Giants by 2.5 games. Meanwhile, the Angels are still trying to hang on too for the last wild card spot. They're like 3 back. And but the Angels play in a tougher division because you got Houston and of course you got the Rangers right up there. But in my opinion, to be honest with you, I think the Astros were better as a National League franchise. And to put that in perspective, I should have had a different realignment in baseball. Instead of the Astros going to the AL, the Diamondbacks should have been in the AL West along with the Angels, A's, Mariners, and Rangers. And the Dodgers in the NL West with the Astros in the NL West with the Dodgers, Giants, Padres, and Rockies. And keep the Brewers, Pirates, Cardinals, Cubs, and Reds in the NL Central. And of course the East, of course you got the Nats, the Mets, the Braves, the Marlins, and the Phillies. And then the AL Central looks the same with Minnesota, Kansas City, Detroit, Cleveland, and Chicago. And then of course the East, you got the Yankees and the Red Sox, Orioles, Blue Jays, and Rays. But to be honest with you, I think Rob Manfred has to be one of the worst commissioners in all of sports. I mean, the pitch clock's okay to speed up the game, but the extra inning rule, I don't like it at all. I thought it was better to have the bases clean starting extra innings, which I think is more fair. And I do miss the pitchers batting in the National League. Yeah. Because I was used to seeing pitchers hit home runs, getting base hits, sacrifice bunts, you know. But the pitcher would usually bat in the 9th spot, or sometimes even in the 8th spot in the batting order. And for interleague play, I think it's better just to play interleague games within your division. For example, the Dodgers playing against teams in the American League West. And instead of playing only 4 games a year against the Angels, I'd rather do 6 games, you know, 3 in LA, 3 in Anaheim, and have it on the weekends. That's how it was awesome. It was awesome that way. It was better, you know. That means all games would be sold out. Same could be said for the Subway Series. And we'd have interleague play in June before the All-Star break. And it's better to have the All-Star festivities on the weekends too. You know, have the All-Star Futures game on a Friday, also the World game against the US. Then on Saturday night you would have the Home Run Derby and the main event on Sunday. Well, I hope you all have a good rest of your Thursday. All right, let's go for the sweep. Amen.